Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Saturday night. How's everybody doing tonight? So we are talking about gardening today, and I did a lot of stuff in the garden today. I'm so excited about it. I finally splurged and went out and got me some greens and some celery, and I am just beyond excited about it. I was trying to let the little seeds grow, and it's not working. It's not working. Hi, Melanie. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Maria. How are you? How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Saturday. So I hope everybody has had an awesome Saturday today. And we're just going to talk a little bit about what is going on in everybody's garden. And just do what we do on Saturday Night Lives here at Green Organic Love. So that's all. Just don't allow um don't allow emojis in chat. None at all? No emojis at all? Hmm. Okay. Is that like an all of a sudden overnight thing? Don't allow emojis in chat. Okay, so since you probably know more than I know about that at this particular time, just shut down anything you see because I hadn't heard. Hi, Backyard Gardener. Welcome to the live. So I guess we need to have that discussion because first it was two, and then it was first it was two, and then people were going around saying, "Yeah, you can do four," and then wow. So there's some studying, I guess that we need to do. J Dog, welcome to the live. Come on in, everybody. I am happy. On Saturdays, I um, just talk about gardening, but now I feel like I want to do some discussion on these emojis because we're saying no emojis at all in the chat. And so, until I find out further notice, it's going to be just like that. No emojis in the chat because I'm working hard to get my 4,000 hours for monetization. And the people, oh, what's going on? Anything about something that's been happening? Because I've been in lives today, but I have not been um in none maybe in the last couple hours. Well, maybe hour. Yeah, the last couple hours. So the canceling the people who put emojis in the chat, not the host. So YouTube, because they have their own moderators, are just zapping people. Um, People invented emojis for a reason. But when you think about it, emojis were invented for personal messages going back and forth between individuals. Not really, honestly, they weren't actually created for the public forum. Because even when I first started on YouTube, you couldn't just use emoji. I mean, not YouTube, but Facebook. You couldn't use the emojis. You had to use certain, remember that? You had to use certain characters. So emojis, go to Mark Pyler video. He talked about it. Okay, flyer. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let me write that down. Let me write that down because I gotta keep up with all of this stuff. Other than that, how's everybody doing? I'm gonna write this down. He has a channel, Mark Marky. Okay, so no emojis at all. Hmm. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah, that kind of threw me off a bit, just a little bit. Okay, so I guess we can wait a little bit for everybody to come in and hmm, no emojis tonight. So if you don't want to be zapped out of the chat, we're gonna stick to just no emojis because that would be. And I wondered about that because a lot of people, I don't know if you know it, but a lot of people have been saying that people have been blocked in their chats, but they didn't do the blocking. So I really wonder about that. Hi, Treasure. How are you? Welcome to the live. We've been talking about emojis. It kind of threw me off a little bit, but we've been talking about how no emojis are allowed in the chat. So I even heard no capital letters in the live chat. I've already had a few people tell me that. Yeah, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good on this Saturday night. And I'm excited. On Saturdays, we talk about what's going on in others' gardens and what I've been doing in my garden. And I just kind of I do that specifically just so I don't forget why I started um, as a content creator. My goal is I started out as a gardener, and so I specifically wanted to have garden chats on Saturday night. But we came in and we've been discussing. I'm not sure if it's a new rule or something that's being enforced. It's always been in place and it's being enforced. So I kind of want to I kind of want to cut all the gardening out and just speak on that for a minute. So, we are emoji people. We do some days I don't even want to talk. I just send you an emoji that lets you know what I'm feeling. It is new. So everybody knows about it. I've been in people's chats all day but I'm always multitasking, I swear. Like I'm watching 3 or 4 chats at a time and still trying to take care of my home life. So something is bound to be missed. Hi Zoe. Welcome to the live. No more emojis. I am emoji queen. I like I said, but this is not like I'm new to YouTube. So like in my personal um messages, that's what I do. And somebody was saying, Maria, I think, was saying, well, why did they create the emojis? But if you remember, emojis were created, they weren't created for a public forum. They were created for personal messages between each other. Hi, everybody that's coming in. Let me see who all came in here. Zoe says, hello, hello. Happy Saturday, everyone. It's good to see you all. Have a great night. Backyard Gardener says, people are losing channels and Google accounts because of emojis. No emojis in the chat. No emojis up in here, y'all. I've been working too hard. I am not losing my YouTube channels because we want to put emojis in the chat. So until further notice, until I could do some research on for myself, please do not use any emojis in the chat because I've spent quite a bit of my own life and time um, building this particular channel and starting to build another channel. So I don't want that to be um, the case here. So, I mean, it sounds like everybody might know. Who did I miss? Good evening, everyone. Lejon, I'm hoping that I'm saying your name right, but I think it's Lejandra Jackson. Welcome to the live. And Treasure says, same here. Good evening. Melanie is saying hi to Lejandra. And um, hold on a second. Let me say something. There was a comment that just fly. I was like, wait a minute, I'm on live. Cut it out. Let's see. Condra is here. Hi. Welcome to the live. Killer Whale. Hey, welcome to the live. How are you? So I'm on live, honey. I heard what you said. What? Nothing. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Yes, you guys, please remember to thumbs up the live and welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. So I wanted to come on to talk about what's new that's growing on in my garden. So, but before we do that, if you are a gardener or have any experience with gardening, please let us know what zone you are in and what state you're in. And also, I want to talk about what's growing on in your gardens. But let's see, let me greet everybody in. But please keep that in mind if you are a gardener to let me know what zone you're in and what state you're in. You said it right. Thanks. Oh, good, good. Because you know how we know how to butcher up a name, and I try to be as correct as I possibly can because I realize the difficulty that people have with my own name, and so I do my best. I do my best. Welcome to the live, Angela. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Let's see who else is here. Marriage and Marijuana is here. Hello, beautiful. Congrats on the 1K. Thank you so much. I'm excited about that. You see, I've been using my community post. Like, I'm excited. I was up. I could not sleep. I promise you. And I think it was because I felt like they would have been putting. I've been checking to see if my community post was up, and every day it just wasn't here. I said, I guess it's gonna take that full 7 days. And I woke up like around, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning here. And I said some prayers and checked my channel and it was there. I said, woo. So I've been using it. Let me see who else is in here. Eric Hale is in here. Hi, Eric. Welcome to the live. It's good to see you in here. And Zoe is greeting everybody. Try it, buy it, make it, sell it is in the house. Yep. So Texas, you're in Texas and you're growing in zone 8B. And I know nothing about gardening, but I'm about to learn. I'm a new gardener, but I'll try to. There's some experienced gardeners in the chat. So if you have any questions about gardening, feel free to ask. But I'm a new gardener. I haven't even been gardening for a year yet. It's been, I think, 4 or 5 months, and I'm still learning as I go. but I am willing to share everything that I know about what I've learned so far, the experiences that I've learned so far. So come on in and we shall talk about gardening. And while we're doing that, feel free to grab up anybody that's in the chat. I believe that even though I started out gardening, that we all are learning how to do things. You don't have to be a gardener, or you don't have to be in your comfort zone to be in this chat room, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Because I know that I've gone to other non-gardeners chats. You guys see me out there, and I feel comfortable and I feel welcome. So I want to make sure that everybody who's here, even though I want to get my gardening talk out and share what's growing on in my garden, just I want to make sure that everybody feels welcome, and you get to know people that are here. So, what's the count on the peppers? What is the count? What count do we have, Eric? So I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the video that I uploaded today, but I worked for a few hours in the garden, just kind of putting every other day or so I'm in the garden now, even with the weather change, because I juice every day, and the collection of the pulp just has to be out there. And so, as you know, I'm working on one particular side of the garden to help try to change the soil so that when it comes time for my spring garden, I'll be able to use it. But basically, right now, it's resting, and the nutrients in it is being replenished so that it'll be ready when it's time, when springtime comes. But today I worked in the area that I pulled up all the tomatoes, and I still have a lot of green tomatoes. Some of them have turned red, and I want to put those in some recipes and upload the recipes that I make. But I want to talk about. Let me first of all tell you guys that, or remind you, last week when I see somebody in my background. Last week when I talked about my zone, because I always replay all of my lives to see what I could do to improve. And last week I mistakenly said I was in zone 7B, and I'm not. I'm in zone 9B, which is in this particular area. I'm in California. And so if you garden, you know that it's important to know what zone you're in so that, Shanae is handling that. I didn't tell her that. Get out of here. So you can go downstairs? Ask Shanae. But what did I tell you? Okay. So I've been working in this particular area. If you watch the video that I just uploaded today, you'll see that I finally broke down. It went to Walmart in the gardening section, and I was looking to see if they had any greens. They didn't have greens, but they had kale. So I got those. And then, of course, you guys know that I juice a lot of celery. And my whole goal is to be able to use the stuff from my garden to juice every day. So I got quite a bit of it. And I worked at all the weeds out of it and hold it up pretty good. And I got everything planted today. So that was really nice. And that's what's going on in the garden this day. But let me see. I just finished watching his video. He said to just avoid using emojis. He didn't say not allowed. He just said try to avoid and just use one emoji. And I'm so glad that you got a chance to watch that. And I'm just saying, just until I could see it, if you can just, just not put any of them in. I would appreciate it. Let me get a chance to get over there and see it. And of course, everybody has different rules anyway. Like you might be in this live and I say, please don't use any emojis. I don't want to do anything to slow up the monetization that's coming to this channel. I don't want to do anything to shut it down. I just want to follow the rules. And the purpose of this live is not just to allow people to come to the live to be allowed to use emojis. The purpose of my particular live is to talk about gardening. And so until I could, look that up, I would appreciate it if you could just, not you don't use none. Don't use no emojis whatsoever until I could get over there and look at it myself. And then that way I can make an executive decision and say, you know what, if you can just use one emoji, then let's just do that. But again, was he saying, just real quick, was he saying that it's not on the host or hostess? And if you use it, is it on the person who is supposed to know how to conduct themselves in someone's chat? I'm not sure, but let me greet everybody in and make sure that I'm answering questions. I don't want to miss anyone. You guys are just greeting everybody in the chat. Eric Hale says, I'm in Indiana, zone 6A. And Jeanette Davis says, I'm in California, zone 9B. Wait a minute, Jeanette, we are in the same zone and you're in California too. So we need to compare notes because it's really hard to get somebody who's in your same zone. And so 9B. Canyon James, I can hear you. I didn't call you for no particular reason, but I can hear you in here. And I don't want to hear you at all. Not right now. Y'all didn't hear that, but you did. Planting zone 7A. So I think I got everybody's zone. That's what Angela is in. Zone, let's see, 7A in Tennessee. I'm just looking at everybody in the chat. Awesome sauce. Great to hear. I'm doing well, enjoying all my fall crops. What do you have growing, Zoe? You said you are enjoying all your fall crops. Eric, Backyard Gardener is in Michigan in zone 6B, Tulare County, long way apart. Okay, but all right. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, you guys. Hello, Dollar Tree Goodies. Welcome to the live. Hold on a second, you guys. Woo! I'm telling you. So I'm back, you guys. The life of having a child. Can everybody hear me okay? Somebody about to get it. You heard all that? I'm telling you. He was crying. We already ate and he's crying. And anyway, it's whatever. I'll probably delete this live, but Lord Jesus. So anyway, I'm here and like one of my worst fears is having the thing outside and coming home and having a situation and forgetting that it's on live because I have situations with them every day. I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding? When you stop crying, I can stop. Anyway, let me get back to what I was doing. I have to play this back for real. Take a deep breath and keep going. You want to dance? Eric Kale, what are you doing? You got Nightblood on fire. The life of being a mother is never over. So let me see. Who is sending seeds out? I need some seeds too, Eric. Rocky Mountain High, welcome to the live. Thank you for coming in. I think you garden too, right? Let me see. So did everybody put their zones in? I'm intrigued about your channel. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna I was gonna come on a little bit earlier, but I didn't get done with my cleaning as quick as I need to. I do. A mother's work is never done. I know I put my mother through some things. Like, ugh, they don't like to talk to you. And when they do, it's in the form of a cry. So it's like, what are you crying about? You know I'm on live. Everybody knows. Welcome to the live Four Horns Farm. The farm is zone 9A. The apartment is zone 9B. So we're in the same zone. A lot of the area in Florida has the same zone as California too. Let me see. Hi, welcome to the live, Miss Full Roller Sarah. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. I was going to go save some of. I got completely thrown off. Can you guys tell? I think what I was talking about before I left was how I was able to break down and forget about the seeds that I'm expecting to grow and go get the kale. And it looks really good. I just, as you guys know, I told you about the situation I was having with the water. And so this month, well, probably since I got that bill, everything has been lowered as far as watering. And so I've been really mindful about what exactly goes in the garden and where, so that I only, my bill is only, if not 100 monthly, close to it. So this particular area that I put all the kale in, I just water that section. And then the other section on the other side is all plants that don't need as much water. And so I just do that by hand. So it'll probably be a little bit less the water bill this month. But anyway, back to the celery and the kale. I've never grown this particular celery before, so I'm really excited about it. The only celery that I tried to grow was from seed, and that never, ever, ever, ever did anything. And then I've been taking the bottoms of my stalks that I get from the grocery store. They grow and then they die. So I've never really got anything that I've been proud of, as far as a harvest. And so I'm really excited about what I planted today, and I'm going to be monitoring it and giving you guys an update on it as far as how the progress of the growth, and whether or not I should really just give up the idea, not give it up, but just until I can maybe get my soil and know my climate a little bit better, or my zone a little bit better, so that my growing is more successful in the future. So, did you get your mail from me? Not yet. Did you send me some? Oh, you're not even talking to me. Okay, sorry about that. Let me go back up because I missed a lot of people. I missed comments. Uh, uh, so we are being told at this not to use any emojis because people are being zapped, or I don't remember what was said, but we are not using any emojis at all. So because I'm so new and I've been working extremely hard toward monetization, I would just ask that no one use any emojis in the chat at this time until I find out more information. So we have Four Horns Farmers saying, we have well water on the farm. The city has chlorinated water, so I try not to use it unless it's had a day to air out. That's a good idea because the water here, until I can get those barrels, of which I hadn't, they're food grade barrels, I haven't been able to do it. But I'm hoping to do it before the rain comes in. I really thought that a couple of days ago it was going to rain too, but it didn't. But it's been cool enough here that I'm actually only even watering. A couple of weeks ago, I was watering 3 times a week, or I'm sorry, every 3 days, which is probably about twice a week. But I think I watered once this week in total. And everything still looks good. The soil looks good, and the plants that are out there, they look pretty healthy. That great. Hope you feel better. I've been sick. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. I do have I'm going back up to read 50 plus. Welcome to the live. I don't want to miss anybody. I want to make sure that I get everyone. Hello, everyone from 50 plus. Sugar Rush Peach. What is that? Oh, it's a pepper. What kind of pepper is that? That sounds really good. Just had my SRP start to sprout. Sugar Rush Peach is a pepper. That sounds very interesting. No numbers in the stream. Spell them out. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, moderators. We are going to err on the side of caution in terms of emojis, numbers, etc. Yes. Yes, we are because um let's see, Rocky Mountain High. My fig has fruit that seems to have stopped ripening, not really wanting to cut it back because it has so much new growth, but I may have to. Um, I think that in our chat, that Backyard Gardener probably knows more about figs because she's got quite a few in variety. I know nothing about figs, only what I've read on, only what has happened. This is basically my second season and being in this house with the fig tree. The first year, I absolutely could not stand figs. And, I just let anybody take them who wanted them. This year, I actively took them off the tree, made some fig jelly, and actually had a few um, that were very good. So I was real excited about the fig tree this year. We'll have to see what happens with it in the future or next year. I don't know. I've been because the local market here, they have them for $4.99 a pound. The figs are sold. They're not really sold in the regular grocery stores, but the farmers market here has figs in it for $4.99 a pound. So um, and then I saw some on Facebook Marketplace, and they were selling a handful of them for like $4. So that just goes to kind of show you the demand and how much when you buy them, you will have to pay for them. Let me see. Screw92530.com. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, Let me see. I am feeling so much better compared to Thursday and Friday. That's good. I'm happy that you are feeling better. I didn't realize that you weren't feeling good because, I didn't realize that. I hope you begin to feel better soon too. Zoe is saying. I just started one. This is the Sugar Rush and the BBG variety. Started them in cans. I'm running out of space. Oh, what kind of cans? So, when you say that you're running out of space, does that mean that you have been growing everywhere? That means that your garden space is full? Is that what you're saying? Rocky Mountain High. Great to see you be post you. Oh, because I did the community tab. I'm really loving that. You can post videos, you can post pictures, and you can share other people's stuff. So I'm really excited about that community tab. I think that it's exciting to have once you get to a point where you're allowed certain privileges based on your audience. It's like YouTube gives you tools as you grow. Like you can't even go live on your channel until you have 100 subscribers. But a lot of people don't know that. They be trying to go live. It's like, what is this live button for? But you have to have 100 subscribers at least just to be able to go live. Let's see. If you guys don't know about pepper lovers, you need to join. It's put on Kangstar. Okay. Yes, green organic love. Let me see what Zoe is saying. You all are awesome for respecting live rules and also for not forgetting to hit the like button. It's gladly appreciated. Thank you so much, Zoe, for saying that. I appreciate all of you guys for coming, and I know that it's something that we're used to. We are used to using emojis, and I really appreciate you guys for following the chat rules. I really do. I know that it's difficult because I mean, when I went to somebody's live at first, I was putting all kinds of emojis in there, showing, my gratitude and my appreciation for the information that was being given. And I was just told that it's not okay. And so I definitely try to follow the chat rules when I go to somebody's house. And all of them are different. Like some people, it's just, just drop some emojis, just do it. And it's like, you know, follow the chat rules, just do it. And everybody's different. So I just would appreciate it if until further notice, you could just do it that way. That way. So let me see. Welcome to the live. Zone 7B is my growing zone. Hi, container crops. Welcome to the live. Aren't you in zone 7B, container crops? Because I think Miss Full Roller Sarah said she's in zone 7B. Um, I have several varieties of peppers growing. My figs, some avocados, coyote. Is that how you say that? Coyote, some beans, and maybe a few other things. All indoor space is running low. Yeah. Indoor. Did you say indoor? I started my new peppers in 12-ounce water cans. It is very interesting what growers do because I'm gonna, and I know I said this last week, but I've had so many things going on, you guys. It's insane what happens in a home. So I just been doing my best to try to stay focused, and the fact that I was able to get in the yard, I just had to really carve out that time because I've been doing a lot of stuff on the inside now. So you need a bigger house. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. But a lot of times it's not just even having a bigger house, it's just really learning how to utilize the space that you have. So if and it's some amazing gardeners that don't have very much space that are just utilizing, it's the vertical. So yeah, let's see. Container Crop says, I hope you get your voice back. Oh, what did I miss? I'm without a normal voice right now. The weather fluctuation. I don't even look. Let's not even talk about the weather. I've had sick children, been sick myself, and have had to deal accordingly with what I got. And I still am carving out time to make sure that everybody is being provided for, and including myself. Let's see. Container Crop says, I was told to look at this one live about it, and I just watched. It has a very large YouTuber, and he was says he has reached out to YouTube about a lot of his people accounts and Google. Is that are you referring to the emojis? Um, or more property, Rocky Mountain High is sand of four horns. So you are getting to a point where you want to check out some bigger space. Angela's Busy Bees is saying hi to container crops. Eric Hale is saying I'm growing indoors as well. I got a bunch of overwinter peppers going. Yeah. And I thought about that when oh shoot, what did I just do? I thought about that when I put the kale out there. I was like, I know that it got pretty cold out here with these tomatoes when I pulled them last week. And I was thinking, I keep doing that. I was thinking that I hope they don't freeze or nothing out here, but I don't know. Who knows? So, Container Crops is saying accounts. He shows what emojis they were using. It was a string like 10 or more of the same emojis. And if you read the community guidelines, is in it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to figure it all out. I didn't know, and I wasn't looking for it. So I'm just saying until I could get to it myself, I just wanna just use caution. Let's see. Food Forest Permaculture. Welcome to the live. Good evening, Green Organic. And he is saying hi to Angela. Let me see. Night, Silly. So oh, good night, everyone. Happy Sunday. Have a beautiful new week, all of you all. One love. Thank you for coming, Zoe. I appreciate you coming in, and I do hope you feel better. I really do. Nick, I miss Nick. Nick's pics coming in. Welcome to the live. She just said one long hello. It's like, what do I say? Oh no. But welcome to the live. Thank you for coming in. I didn't even know. I was just I didn't know. Let's see. So let's see. Food Forest is saying hi to Backyard Gardener, and she is responding. Nick's pick says, I see somebody back there. I'm too lazy to pull the emoji keyboard out unless really motivated, so no worries here either way. I know when I'm on my laptop, I don't oh, it's the emojis that you have to I forgot that it's a little uh drop down menu that gives you the emojis, because I was like, I can't even use emojis on this laptop. But then I figured out how to do it. Um, let's see. Food Forest is saying hi to everybody. What's going on in you guys' gardens? What's going on? What's going on over there, Food Forest? What you got going on in the yard, in the forest, actually? I know you've been talking a lot about mushrooms. You've been post a lot of about a lot of mushrooms going on over there. Uh, yeah. Let me see. I'm just going back to make sure that I didn't miss anybody. So that's all that I think that I am. Salad and picking lemons. I haven't really been picking as much of the limes, but they are starting to get big. I don't really like them that big, but I haven't been purchasing lemons since I got in here and got this lime tree. So I use them in the same way. And then I guess I'll document that tomorrow. My, what do you call it? That sour orange tree that I have on the right side of the garden, it's actually a lot of the oranges are ripening. So they're very, very sour. And I really want to get them off of there because I don't want them to go to waste. And I'll slice those up and put them in the freezer. And then I like to have flavored ice water. So I'll put those in my ice water just right out of the freezer. I'm gonna bring them in. I'll probably have create a video for that tomorrow. Tomorrow I am live at 2 p.m. Pacific. Okay. So I'll be there. And thank you for letting us all know. So let's see. I got nothing but rain over here. Are you collecting it, Nikki? Are you collecting the rain? Did you figure out some kind of a method of collection? Rain collect, because that's definitely what I have to do. As it starts raining over here, I don't need that much water anyway, but I want to collect it, and then I want to use it as as I need it. So I'm gonna probably and I'll share that. But like I said, I've been having a lot of stuff going on these last couple of weeks, so I've been doing my best to stay focused and to you know, make sure that I'm a productive citizen. Doing my best. So let's see. What am I missing here? Nikki is just saying hi to everybody. Welcome a team house in the house tonight. No, I don't know anyway. Been catching sea bass and digging sunchokes from the food forest. Because the sunchokes are like, I forgot what you told me. I know you talked about that once before, food forest. Remind me, you've been catching sea bass. Hmm, how you fix them? How are you fixing them? And I think I skipped Angela, brassicas and greens. I saw your garden, Angela. You got some nice greens over there, and I think you had some beautiful cabbage that was growing. Your garden is really beautiful. I'm hoping I aspire to have a garden similar to that one day. It's just not right. Look, it's just not right now. I've only Miss Full Roller Sarah says I've only got Swiss chard, arugula, and a couple of kale plants. I clipped most of the leaves off everything before the cold night we had Thursday last week. When you clipped them to use them, right? You ate them. I know that probably sounds real off the wall and crazy, but when you say you clipped them, did you just cut them back as a way of maintenance, or did you clip and use like what do they call that with the salad mix? Nick's Picks is saying water collection is in phase 2. I'm trying to slowly take over an area of my yard anyway. For both, yes, for both reasons. Okay, so I'm just planting mines in, and I was so excited to get those kale. Because even though I planted so many of them, but I finally saw a few of them that are coming up, and I was like, this is not sustainable. This is not like I'm gonna clip this and then I'm gonna have to wait another 2, 3 months before I can use it again. And so it's not for my family, even just for my own personal usage. I need as much as I bought so that when I clip it, it'll be for more than a single use. So, and then I don't have to wait every couple of months to be able to use the plant again. So, Food Forest, I asked him how he was uh, eating the sea bass. He says, fillet the sea bass and cut the sunchokes real thin and make a soup with curry. A pressure cooker helps take the gas out of the good. Oh, okay, the good digestion. That's very interesting, and it sounds really good, actually. To eat and for prevention of loss for the freezing temps. So you clip it back so it won't freeze. That's good. That's good to know. Rocky Mountain High says Forehorn Farms is such a beautiful, beneficial plant. My wife is Filipina, and so we've been trying to grow moringa. It's fast grower too. It's a fast grower. It grows so easy in the right area for horns. Did I miss what Four Horns was saying? Oh, I did. Four Horns Farm says, I learned that many Filipino people plant moringa by the front door. So I did the same thing. It's great plant. Grow it indoors too. I saw someone that was growing theirs indoors. it has a what is that? A taproot. So use a deep container. What is that? See, I don't know what that is. A taproot. Can you please explain? Let's see. Level the sunchokes in the cold ground for a couple of months, and the gas will come out from the coal. Ooh, leave. Okay, I gotcha. Leave the sunchokes in the ground. That's what you were saying when you said that? Okay, that's very interesting. Please remember to hit the like button on your way in. Uh, the root is like a carrot. Oh, with the so when you grow, if the root is like a carrot, when you grow it in a pot, how does that work? Doesn't it just probably kind of grow like that? Like, won't it bend at a certain point? But I saw somebody that was growing the moringa on the inside, and it looked really nice and healthy. Miss Roller Sarah says that's why you have to plant a lot of kale in order to have enough to eat. That's what I'm slowly working toward as I need more containers. Because your container, you have you grow in containers as well. I think I might pick up some more. I think that I have a lot. It's a lot out there that I planted just today alone. But I really want to see how these guys do. And I really want to, if they do okay, if they make it, in a couple of weeks, if Walmart has more, I'm going to go by there and pick up more. Because, like I said, the way that I juice, um, I need a lot of it. And it would be so awesome just to be going to the backyard and just getting I'm sick of buying it. Like, I'm real tired of buying it. And I'm interested in knowing like the taste and how it will be different because everything that I get in the store, it has pesticides on it. But I, I realize that it's still better for me to juice celery from the grocery store than not. So I still continue to buy it. If I, let me see, I'm missing some stuff. Let me go back up here. So Four Horns was saying the root is like a carrot. I read that. Rocky Mountain High is saying like an avocado root. Avocado. Okay. Uh, um, I'm really thinking about not waiting on my avocados to I'm really thinking about just going to buy two trees because the area that I am that is my compost pile right now, and I'm gonna share that too because it's really looking good. Is she behind the screen? I don't see where she's at. I am right where Rocky Mountain High says it's like a avocado root. And then I'm getting ready to read the part where food forest permaculture is saying sunchokes grow by themselves and no help needed from humans. Four Horns Farm says if the pot is too short, the root will start to curve at the bottom of the pot. That's what I was thinking. Mike, the ranger, hello and welcome to the live. Thank you for coming in. We are not using any emojis in the chat until I find out more information. So if you could please just take them out. Let's see, for her farm, do you have seeds? Yeah, that would be very interesting to know if you have seeds. Do tell and where I could get some from because that's one of the things that I wanted to grow too. I see that a lot of people are using moringa and is how beneficial the tree is. It's like a superfood, right? Like the moringa tree. Hi, citizen man. Welcome to the live. How are you? Uh, I hear you on that. Since you're in zone, rarely gets to teens, you should be able to grow kale out throughout the winter. Yeah, it's the coldest that it has been, even in this fall weather. I woke up one morning and that's when I really think that my tomatoes had started to freeze a little bit. It was in the 30s, and that's rare. Like the cold usually comes in right at around 50, and it's like freezing, freezing, freezing for this little California girl. I was so cold that night. That night that the cold came in, I was so cold that I didn't even get out of the bed. I wanted to go get the heater on, but it was too cold. I didn't sleep that whole night. It was so cold. But thank you so much for horns. Okay. I hear you on that. Oh, I just read that. No emojis in the chat. Sorry, had to walk away. Yes, a superfood. Yep. So that's what I'm hearing that everybody is saying that moringa is like a superfood. When you do get it, how do you prepare it? Like, do you make it into a tea? Or, what I've seen in the store or what I've heard people say and talk about is the powder that you just put the powder in like your smoothies and stuff like that. But I like to, is anybody making teas out of it? I've never heard anybody say anything about that. Let me see. Four Horns Farm. Hello, citizen man. I planted an avocado seed too. I thought that I killed it, but it survived almost a year. Really? I got a couple of seeds that I just planted because um I saw a couple of other gardeners, fellow gardeners, that just said that, you know what, I didn't go through all the steps of putting it in water with the Q-tips and all that. And it actually just grew. Now it took a while, but it did come on up. Next pick says, I have some from my pods. I've had them a long time. I'm gonna try to see if Sprout if they will send you some. Okay. Citizen Man says, I missed it. Oh, mine has been planted for 6 months and the tree is about 18 inches long. Are you talking about moringa? And Container Crop says, Four Horns Farm, how long did it take you to grow your avocado tree? How long did it take your avocado tree to come up? Yeah, that's what I want to know because I got the seeds that I put out there, and it looked like they had one particular one because I don't remember where I put the other one. One of them was opening and a sprout was coming out of it, but I haven't seen anything since then. So I'm kind of wondering. Four Horns Farm says, I've also planted the tops of pineapples. If you juice pineapples, plant the tops. Yes, I have. I have a whole area where I just put out because I used a lot of pineapples. So, and I have a lot in the kitchen right now that I chopped up one right before the live and just kind of ate that for dinner. But um, I have a lot that I still need to chop up and I'll do it um, probably after this live. I don't want to let them hang out in the kitchen another day, not another hour. So and that's what I want. I've been wanting sweet stuff today. So I'm gonna, hopefully I won't get some kind of a sugar rush, but I'm gonna cut the rest of them up, freeze some for some smoothies, and just eat the rest. I'm gonna eat them. I'm gonna eat the rest of it. So let's see. What am I missing? Uh, Miss Full Roller Sarah says tomatoes cannot take. Oh, yeah. They. I when I went out there to check on them because I hadn't been going out there when I was going out there, it was cold at that time. And so I would run out there with my shovel, and I didn't have my slippers on. I would run out there with my shovel as soon as I got back from dropping the kids off at school and go around my little garden thing and just dig a hole. I do like in the particular area that I'm talking about that I'm not growing anything in. I just dug 3 holes that are side beside the holes that I dug the week before, and I just dropped everything in the one hole and then covered it back up. And then probably because it's just pulp, it's not like, I guess the finer the fertilizer you put in there, the more it absorbs. And so when I go to check back on what I put the previous week, the worms are just killing it. It's not like I can probably go out there in an area that I put the pulp in 2 weeks ago. That's all gone. So I'm going to do an update on that soil and just share what is going on with that soil over there. And I am a little bit behind. We just add leaves to soup. Really? The moringa leaves? You add the leaves to the soup? Okay. I drink teas not to self-promote, but I harvest. No, it's this is a discussion. I drink teas not to self-promote, but I harvest in my last garden video. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Yeah. It took almost a month. Okay, I think I said that. So I changed the water. So you put them in, you did them like container crops did hers. She put them in, with the water and the Q-tips and all that. And you said it took about a month. It was nasty. When I turned it over, it had a stem coming from out of it. Container crops is saying, oh wow, for horns forms, I have 2 in water. And Citizen Man is saying avocado. Let's see. Food forest, permaculture is saying plant sunchokes, Yukon, Oka. Oh, potatoes. I don't know what the other one is. Donjing. What is that? And Marusha in the food forest, and these will self-pollinate the forest. These are tubers, roots, and bulbs that will grow rapidly underground. But you got to find out, like, when you plant those food forest permaculture, are you marking them, or are they just, because today was the first time that I actually, I don't know, I might have done it as a child, but I wasn't really one of those ones that like to play in mud and stuff. But today was really the first time that let me see if I can find that I was actually really had my hands in the dirt. And I just think that it was something that was totally necessary for me on this day. Um, and I was doing it without any kind of reservations. Let's see. I was not using emojis. The Nightbot is attacking people in the chat. I'm gonna get rid of that Nightbot. Um, I want to get Batissimo. I think that's what that thing's name is. That robot. We are playing it safe. Yes, I planted it. Okay, so I think that I'm behind. I need to get back over here. Purple Paisley Planner, welcome to the live. Hi. Hi. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Four Horns Farm said patience is the key. Let me put this up here because when you need to work on something, you need to work on something. I need patience like it wasn't Pineapples. Yeah, no emojis in the chat, everybody. Good night, Food Forest. It's been a pleasure to be here. Green Organic Love. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Love pineapples. Yep. I'm going to chop them pineapples up and eat them. I like to have them not like frozen, but I like to have them like slightly frozen. You know what I mean? Like not solidly, but just left in the freezer maybe for like a hour or so. And I like to eat them like that. Oh, they're so good. No numbers in the stream, you guys. And let's see. Yeah, I would. You would use the moringa and your salad mix picks. It's okay. It's okay, citizen man. We are just until I can find out and see the video for myself, and then I can make a decision on what we're going to be doing. I like to know. And it was just something that was told to me right before the live. And so I just said, you know what? Until I can see it for myself, no, we already know about the number, so that's not new. Moringa is a nutty flavor, a little bitter, like collards, but a more tender leaf. I'm interested now. I've been seeing so many people with them. I'm really interested in knowing more about how it tastes and its purposes. So I probably do that kind of research and then try to figure out how I can get a moringa tree because you don't see them. I've never seen a moringa tree in any of the nurseries near me. So that's something that I would have to. But I want the avocado tree, and I'm thinking that if these seeds don't do nothing real soon with my patience level, that I'm just gonna have to just go and buy a couple. But okay, so good night, Angela. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you coming. With and Money Man is here. Hi, Money Man. Pauline diving deep in Cincinnati is in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's see, welcome to the chat. I liked grilled pineapples. I've only tried to grill pineapples once, and it was really good. I really liked it too. One of the things that I do with pineapple is I like to have, I like to blend it up really good and put it in barbecue sauce and use it as a like when I get ready to make my wings. I like to use it as a in my sauce, and also I make this strawberry sauce that I use too. So I'll whip up some strawberries and put them in barbecue sauce, and it has an awesome flavor to me. So I use it like that. Let's see, with some brown sugar. So I put a little bit of brown sugar, not with the pineapple though, but with the strawberries, because I like my barbecue sauce to be a little tangy and sweet and spicy. A little tangy, sweet, and spicy. So I always come through with my cayenne pepper and stuff. I think so. I think I might have missed a few. I love dehydrated pineapples. I do too. I just like pineapples a lot of different kind of ways. I like pineapples. Um, I have some strawberries that I purchased a while ago, and the whole summer in purchasing strawberries, if you leave them out like basically overnight, they are no good. I don't know what's going on with the strawberries. And so this last time that I purchased strawberries, I brought them right in, washed them off real good, and put them in the refrigerator. And then I think I purchased some more because they were on sale. I put the whole container in the freezer. So I'm sorry, all of them are in the freezer, but some of them I washed them off really good, and just put them in there. Rocky Mountain High is saying green organic love. I'm sure moringa would be great addition to your juices. And that's what I was thinking. That is exactly what I was thinking. So I'm going to look into that a little bit more. But what I was getting to before we started talking about the numbers in the chat and the emojis again was the avocado tree. Like I was told that, and I've done a little bit of research, that you need two. You need two avocado trees so that one would be male and female, and they're not self-pollinating. Otherwise, if you just get one, you'll have fruit every other year. But um, does anybody know about that? Because I don't want to just be saying stuff, but I remember I love, 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 love avocados. So I was looking into it, and I believe at the time that because somebody said it, and I was like, well, let me make sure, and I want to do the research. So I think you need container crops, and who else was that talking about? Four Horns Farm. You need two, I believe, but let me know. Let me see, am I behind? Good night. That's a husband catching secret, blending pineapple and sauce. Okay. Is it? Jonah. Um, Yep, the same thing. I got some blueberries too and did the same thing. I don't it's like why because you don't really know how long they've been in the store, which goes back to the reason why we are gardening. But I'm not going to deprive myself of them until I can get them in the garden. Yes, that's right. Green organic love need two. Yeah, okay, because sometimes I've been doing all kinds of research on all kinds of things lately, and sometimes it's like, okay, I know that you need to, and so I was budgeting and planning to plant two in the garden, but looking for space and just trying to decide exactly where I want to have them because I know that they can get pretty big. So what might end up happening, because I have so many trees anyway, is I might end up using that area where I'm thinking my spring crops are going to be, to have two trees there. And so the ground would be just very well ready, as far as soil wise, when I get ready to get them. You love avocados too, Purple Paisley? I love avocados. The other day, I just opened up one and ate it right out of the thing, right out of the skin. Hey, TK Tanae. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So if we could go back, I think everybody pretty much took the emojis out. Yeah, okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I had, some child think they could play me right when I went on live, and so I had to stop and take care of that. Somebody all of a sudden was hungry, and I was like, wait a minute. I can't grow avocados here, so can't offer any help, but check out Gary's Best Gardening channel. Look, I'll be taking notes. Gary's Best. Okay. I'm hanging in there. Oh, that's good. They tried you. Yeah. You heard about this thing with the TK? Because you go on live too. You heard about this? What's going on with the emojis? I'm gonna go check that out. He has a nursery in Laguna Hills. That's not too far from me. I'm gonna have to go check that out. That's local to me. Laguna Hills is like, that's where I'll be actually tomorrow. I'll be I will be getting up very, very early in the morning. I'm trying to see if I can do my live stream from the beach in the morning. So I think that's gonna be pretty cool for a couple hours. If my I'll make sure everything is charged up really good before I go. About the emojis, TK. So yep, he has a garden. Let me see. Uh I'm heading out, everyone in the chat. Have a great night, great rest of the weekend. And for those of you who have the extra day off, yeah, I'm gonna be utilizing that this week, this time. I'm gonna be getting the heck up out of here for my couple of days. So I'll be able to get a break. Get a little bit of a break. I have to take everybody with me, but I'll be able to get a little bit of a break anyway from the house and my normal routine. So I'm gonna try to be live from the beach tomorrow. That's gonna be really fun. Yes, I need the peace. I need the peace. So I haven't heard about the emojis. Evidently, let me see who they gave me. Markiplier. So when you get a chance to um let me see. I'm gonna bring it just down. I'm just gonna bring it down and put it in the chat. Is it ER about um good night, try it, buy it, make it, sell it. Oh, oh goodness. Good night. Thank you for coming. Good night, Purple Paisley. Oh, wait, is that Rocky Mountain? Are you saying good night to Purple Paisley? Good night, Rocky Mountain High. Okay, I know it's late, you guys. So let's see. I was gonna just type this in the chat, but it looks like I misspelled it. Let's see. Markiplier to look up about emojis. Okay, I think I got it. I think that's what they told me because I took notes and I wrote everything. Well, I took notes on it. All right, everybody. It's looking like I am going to go ahead and see if there are any more questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, if there's not, let's see. Yes, that is correct. So you saw it too, Melanie. I'm gonna definitely go over there and I'm gonna probably watch it as soon as the live chat is over. So just to reiterate with everybody on what happened this week in my garden is I put celery down. And remember, I'm a new gardener, you guys. You guys got to always constantly keep in mind that I'm a new gardener. A lot of other things in my life I've been doing for quite some time. But as far as gardening goes, I am new to it. So my experiences, I do my best to share them as they come along, both good and bad. But I'm new. And Four Horns said, I am falling asleep. I'll leave you on. Good night, all. Thank you so much for coming, Four Horns Farm. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your input on the discussion that we've been having. Before you go, did you say that you put on two? Did you say you have two avocados? Sleep well. Yep. I wish you well as well. I wish you well as well. I know YouTube is they are making a lot of changes, you guys. And um because I'm new not only to gardening but to YouTube, most people want to make sure that their hard work is been recognized. And I don't want my hard work to be set back. So I'm doing my best to follow all the rules that I possibly can. So until further notice, we are not using, just until I figure it out, we are not using them. I have one avocado. I guess I need to plant another one. Yeah, because it's male and female. Then you need them to um, pollinate each other. And I guess you got to plant them close by because otherwise the bees and wasps and the things that fly will do it. Yep, you have to get another one. I'm just gonna probably get impatient and just end up go splurging on they're 20 in my local Home Depot. They're $26 each. So I thought about just grabbing them and just being like, just forget about it. Forget it. I don't do well with waiting on a seed to grow. And I just have to get to a point where, some seeds I just drop in some places and I look up and they're up. I'm not worried about them. I'm not concerned about them. I don't have no problems with them coming up at all. But it's other things that I really want to grow that ain't happening. It's just not happening. And it's like, like it's like that about everything. Like the things that you want the most is just gonna have to take some time because it's just not time yet for those greens. I don't know what's going on, but I know that another thing that I'm about to start doing is putting stuff in that greenhouse that I got. So I don't want to just have it sitting around on the property and not being used because I got it for a reason, a bad reason, thinking that in the summertime, that I could just put plants in there in the summertime in the hot heat, not understanding the what in the world a greenhouse was really for. I was like, no, 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 no. This is a protection. And y'all are saying, don't do it, green organic love. Those plants is gonna burn up. And I was saying, no, see, they're growing. I think I even got a video if you go back on when I first got the greenhouse. That was they came up so quick and beautiful. And I was recording how you guys were all wrong and how these are all up. And that was the one day we got 104-degree weather and everything was gone. They were all gone. And I was like, ugh, well, just gotta pay closer attention to what people are saying who are a little bit more experienced than I am. So we are going to call it a night for the night. Purple Paisley Planner says watermelon is like that. Throw a seed and you'll have a watermelon. And this is so true. But when I decided to throw my seeds in the ground, it was watermelon season was over. So all mine just died. And the cucumbers all just died. Like I was going to take the cucumber that were growing up along what kind of tree is that I got up there? Um, Pomegranate. There was um cucumbers growing all up along the bottom of it, and they look so, so beautiful. And I just knew that I was going to get some cucumbers out of it. But at the same time, I didn't realize that, Tisa, you're not going to be able to get anything out of here because while everybody else is breaking theirs down, it never happened. And they just finally just started dying. And right now they're actually really feeding the pomegranate tree because the pomegranate tree looks beautiful. It has. I really prepped that ground good before I put the pomegranate tree in there, and it always is just it's growing all over the place. It looks gorgeous. So Jeanette Davis says, I have a 4x8 greenhouse. I have put a tarp over in the summer, yeah, and it didn't matter. I found a really dark sheet and I put that over the greenhouse and everything. It was just too hot. It was just really too hot. Miss Full Roller Sarah says plants that you get fruit as a general rule are gonna take longer because they have to grow big enough, grown leaves so that it can grow the fruit. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think about that, but that makes a whole lot of sense. Jeanette is saying hi. I know what I was going to do. I was going to go to Jeanette Davis and subscribe because I don't have you. And who else came in here that I didn't have? Okay. All right. I don't have a YouTube channel. I just subscribed to the YouTube channel. You just don't have content, but you definitely have a channel. You just haven't, you don't have any content on it, but everybody has a channel. You just don't have any content on it because you have subscribers. Let me see. If you go, let me see. Okay. So you have 33 subscribers and they're probably just watching the video that you uploaded, but you have a channel, you just don't, and you do have a video. So you do have content. That's considered content. But welcome to the live. Use all those who have just entered. Please hit the like button for the host. It would be great. I do have a grandkid video. I'll have to look. Yep. So you do. When you decide to join YouTube, they just automatically get you one. You just automatically get a channel. But most people upload videos to it, not realizing um, unless you mark the videos private, they're all public, and anybody could go to your channel and watch them. Unless you don't want people looking at it, uh, it's public, and I could see it when I went over there. So yeah, your 33 subscribers are looking at it. But anyway, tonight I'm gonna have to go ahead and go, everybody. Hopefully everybody hit the like button on the way in, and if not, please check to see that you hit it on the way out. And I appreciate all of your time. I appreciate everyone who came to this live. And let me just give you um, a reminder of when I go live. I'm live every Saturday night, just to talk about gardening only. Every other day, not every other day, but every morning I go live to show you my birds in the garden and to also put the camera on the sunrise. And I am supposed to be going live every morning to talk about my juicing, but that did not happen this morning. So please forgive me for that. But if you need some support, just go back through my playlist and you'll be able to see that there are some support that are already pre-recorded. So I missed this morning. But let's see. Always thankful. ADG just made it into the live. I hope you have a great night. I know I feel like I'm still trying to hang out a little bit more because always thankful just got here. But I probably need to go ahead and end this live and see what's going on in my house. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I thank you guys for coming to the live once again and have a good night. Grow with love, everybody.